So, having successfully now seen the storylines of 3 of the 4 Cardinal Virtues, yeah, that we're off to a great start. We've seen the stories from Lou Reek, from Giat, and also from... Oh, great, I can't even remember the name of the last guy who we helped out. But he's out there somewhere. It was Sirik. It was Sirik who we helped out. Yeah, great start, huh? But yeah, as you can see, there's only one person with a Cardinal Virtue left to take care of, and that's the guy behind me. His name is Granson, and he requires a tank to help him out to slay the last Cardinal Virtue. So, it's up to our Warrior of Light for Shadowbringers, Shinji Okori, to give him the help that he needs. So, hey there Miguel, Elizabeth, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Overall Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. So, with Shinji's Gunbreaker now at level 80, and with an item level of 431, we're going to go ahead and see how we can help out Granson here. So, let's go ahead and get started by speaking with him to take on the level 70 tank Cardinal Virtue challenge entitled The Man with Too Many Scars. The tall, dark stranger is regarding you with a mixture of curiosity and approval. Well, let's see what this is all about. Hello there. Can't say I've chatted with you before. Think I'd remember if I had. Seen your fair share of fighting, have you? Indeed I have. But why are you asking? And, wary besides, rest assured I've no secret designs. Name's Granson, bounty hunter by trade, mostly sin eaters. When I first laid eyes on you, I had a feeling you were a tough bastard. The sort that must get mistaken for that warrior of darkness folks have been talking about recently. That right? Oh, no one told you? Easy killer, I couldn't care less who you are or what you've done. The only thing I'm looking for these days is a like-minded partner. Someone willing to join me in the hunt for the biggest prize this side of Norvrant. Yeah, prize you'd say? Or I'd hear the details first. Yeah. Tell me who we're fighting. Right, go into detail, please. Thought that'd grab your attention. Oh wow, that's quite a name. Diakiosine? Dikiosine. Okay. Wow. That is a mouthful. Dikiosine's the fiend I'm after. One of the so-called Cardinal Virtues, as folks are wont to call them. There were hopes that somehow the death of Vothri and the Wardens might have put an end to Diakosine, but alas no. Seems the rules that bind other Sin Eaters don't apply to the Virtues. Former Warriors of Light, the esteemed heroes who saved the realm a century ago. Dear old Brandon was one of them, I'm told. Stop me if you've heard all this before. Anyway, like his comrades, Brandon died in the process, only to return relatively recently as a Sin Eater. The better to torment we few who have survived their mercy. Needless to say, I aim to put an end to all that. But man, why do you have such an awkward name? You've heard the pitch. So what's the answer? You interested in hunting Dikiosine with me? We are gonna have a hard time with this name. Oh, Square Enix, what have you done? Not a whit of hesitation. I like you, sinner. Nevertheless, I'll need you to humor me and prove that you're the dab hand I think you are. For my sake as well as yours. I've heard reports of stray eaters drifting close to the Crystarium. Come with me and put my mind at ease. Yeah, Square Enix, why did you have to come up with the why is the name of the last Cardinal Virtue so hard to pronounce? Why would you do this to me, game? I mean, everyone else had an easy enough to pronounce name. And you come up with Dikiosine? I don't even know how to say it! Dikai? But I'd rather be accurate here. I'd rather be I'd rather be true to what we're doing here. Although I do appreciate the thought there, Elizabeth. And also, hello to you. Oh, boy. Oh, you're over here. Yeah. Thankfully, you're far away enough from that thing. Alright, Granson. There you are. Very good. The Sin Eaters we're after were sighted west of the XIV gate, so we'll need to head through there before we begin our search. Oh, and if you happen to have any objections for killing Eaters for sport, remember that many were once innocent people. You'll be doing them a favor by putting them out of their misery. Alright then. I don't have to like it though. Stay and watch for Sin Eaters in 2 different spots. Or maybe we're just gonna kill 2 Sin Eaters in the same spot? Because yeah, I only see 1 quest arrow line. And it's gonna be right in front of the big fort. And also too close to a lot of tree ants. Yeah, and incidentally enough, this thing is standing in my way. So we're gonna have to teach you a lesson. Yeah, take this, you. Yeah, you are gonna get hacked, buddy. We're gonna turn you into killing before you know it. There we go. Now, for the reason we're really here. These things. Also, I see that Blasting Zone is an enhanced version of Danger Zone, so we have that to contemplate. Yeah, it's time for a bloodfest. There we go. Back over to Granson. Good, clean work. This is clearly not your first time. Let's do this once more, just to confirm it wasn't a fluke, though. Besides, the world could do with less Sin Eaters. Follow me, it shouldn't be much further. I don't have a motorcycle on my hotbar. Yeah, everything is occupied by something I actually need to use. So now we head towards Holminster Switch. Yeah, Granson likes to cover a lot of ground in Lakeland. Alright, so he wants us to meet him at this crossroads. And once again put our skills on display. Alright, let's do this. Biding our time, biding our time. Yeah, you gotta come out sometime. Alright, give it everything we got. Okay, so Bloodfest refuels my meter. Good to know. Because yeah, I really have not had a chance to use that ability yet. But once I get used to tanking as a gunbreaker more, that'll change. Yeah, that'll do. You're exactly the sort of man I've been looking for, and thank the gods for that. My apologies for subjecting you to such a silly test, but I'd rather not have an amateur's death on my conscience. Let's head back to the Wandering Stairs and make this official, shall we? Very well. Right, back to the Crystarium. Also, I'm glad you guys are getting a kick out of me trying to pronounce this final Cardinal Virtue's name. Yeah, I get the feeling that this Cardinal Virtue run will be the epitome of a blooper reel. Okay, let's go and speak to Granson again. Or Granson. Yeah, my mind is in Missouri currently. Alright, Granson, let's get back to you and affirm our partnership. So, just to make sure you're still keen on all arrangements. Shinji, will you join with me and hunt the dread fiend Dakaiosin and put an end to his accursed existence? Indeed I will. Excellent, then it is settled. Now, every hunt begins with an investigation and ours is no exception. Dakaiosin can be a rather difficult teacher to pin down. But before we commence ours, we would do well to attend to our respective preparations. Let me know when you are ready to proceed. I'm ready to proceed right now, but yeah, let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and speak to Granson once again to take on the level 72 Tank Cardinal Virtue challenge entitled Shaped by Tragedy. Granson is eager to take to the road. All set to embark on our great hunt, Shinji. Then, let us be about it. Before you ask, I have no intention of leading us out into the wilds without even an inkling of Dakaiosin's whereabouts. Norvrant may not be a particularly large realm, even before the flood, but it would take us a dozen lifetimes to scour every nook and cranny. So we'll start by asking around a place I know for a fact Dakaiosin has attacked before, the village of Wright on Calusia. While I don't have reason to believe he will return, I like to think that the survivors might know something of value. After all, you can be sure that they haven't forgotten the day the bastard came through. So, let us be off then. Indeed. Although, we're not going to Ilmeg? That's kind of surprising. Because, yeah, the other Cardinal Virtue quests have taken us everywhere else, but Ilmeg has not been covered. Yeah, of course, we helped out Lurik here in Calusia, as well as Giat. So, in the driving rain, find Granson at the town gates. Welcome to Wright. I reckon it might not seem much like much to you, but to me... Never mind, we'll save that conversation for after. Tracking down the Dakaiosin is what matters right now. Yes, it is. And I imagine this is where you were born? Let's split up and ask after the bastard. Better odds of turning up useful information that way, I'd wager. Yeah, there's a lot of truth to that there, Elizabeth. That is very true. So where will we find our first person of interest? Right over here. This despondent villager. Tending to the crops, which we just ran through. Huh? Where do you come from? And what do you want from me? I need to ask you something. Dakaiosin? That thrice damned eaters, that's the spitting image of a Gordian knight? That Dakaiosin? Yeah, that one. I can't help you. All I know is that when he came, he... Wicked White. If you had seen the college, you would... I'm sorry, I can't talk about this. Yeah, it must be too much for him. Which means that this skittish villager will probably be not much better. Hello there. What? What do you want with me? Calm down, dude. We just need to ask you some questions. The Sin Eater? The one that came and killed everyone? Oh god, is he here? Then why are you talking about him? Oh, I knew I should have stayed inside. There's nothing but death out here now. Death and horror and innocent... Yeah, these people are all freaked out. And also, this quest is ending a lot faster than I thought. Yeah, we haven't had the chance to engage in combat yet, or combat within this particular quest, or see the Senator appear. But I imagine this cutscene will change that. And so, well, learn anything worth showing? Everyone's too freaked out. I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I'm not. What we saw that day, what he did to us, there's no moving on from that. Yeah, what exactly happened here, or what's your connection to this village? Yeah, tell us why this is your hometown, possibly. Well, I was planning to tell you the whole story eventually, but I suppose now is as good a time as any. Yeah, do tell all. Eventually. Yeah, any minute now. I was born and raised in Wright, as I thought. Lacking any real prospects, I eked out a living as a hunter. Would have tried my hand at something more exciting had I not also been trying to provide for the love of my life, Melinda. It was about a year ago that she accepted a commission from this Yulmoran trader, bloke dealt mostly in antiques, and he had this bracelet in need of restoration. Bloody old with a questionable provenance, but supposedly it once belonged to royalty or some such. The Fangs of Orthus, he called it. And me and her had been talking about tying the proverbial knot, buying land, building a home, that sort of thing. Around here, that might not take much, but it was still a lot more than we had, so when the trader made his offer, she didn't hesitate to say yes. I'd gone down to the shipyards to pick up extra tools and materials she needed for the work. Quality stuff, but it'd pay for itself 10 times over. But when I got back to Wright, yeah, that's when things got real. The Kyle scene had been busy. I spotted at least a dozen newborn eaters fluttering about, trying to make sense of their new lot. Yeah, making them as we speak. The grandmother who lived next door and shared the fruits of her orchard with us. The gruff woodsman who brought firewood to our doorstep in the dead of winter. Both of them were turned deuce to mindless fiends just like that. There wasn't time to mourn or to think. I started looking for Melinda. And there she was, alive and well. Our eyes met and we knew it was going to be alright. We ran for each other and... yeah, do I dare ask? Even now, a year later, it doesn't feel real. One moment she was there, right there in front of me, and the next, she was... yep, she got the Tesline treatment. The Kaiosine knelt and took the Fangs of Orthus, then left, leading a host of sin-eaters out of Wright. But Melinda, I still couldn't see her as anything else. She wouldn't budge. She just hovered there and stared, waiting for me to end it. Well, I could never say no to her. Not once in the years we've been together. For all the times she'd welcomed me home with a bowl of hot stew, all the times she laughed at my crude jokes and gave me counsel when I was losing my way. For all that and more, I killed her. Man, that is so hard. Yeah, completely broken. And now out for revenge. I swore then and there that I'd have my vengeance. The Kaiosine would die by my hand! I carved the scars in my flesh to mirror the ones he left on my soul. An enduring reminder of the vow that I never dare stray from the path. Yeah, our head is held low for a reason. There, all done. No need to wallow in it. Wouldn't want my tragic yet trite tale to put you off on our hunt. Still with me to the end, sinner? Yeah, of course. You deserve closure. Thus the spirit. Still, I've some unfinished business here. So if you could give me a moment before we resume, I'll be most grateful. Very well then.